Here's footage of my sonar radar that doesn't work exactly as I planned for it to. In this video, I'll be talking about how I made it and how I overcame some struggles that I came across while making it. So my original plan was for it to scan your room to understand what's already in it, detect new foreign objects, to switch between manual and auto mode, and have a working web display. This is the first prototype I created on Tinkercad using a potentiometer and button in place of the joystick, as Tinkercad doesn't have joysticks. As you can see, it switches from manual to auto mode just as planned. This video in the background is shot a little bit before the video I played at the start, and it just demonstrates that all my physical components of this project are working just as planned, and there's no errors here. Although I didn't immediately get to this step, I came across a lot of errors on my way here, which I will talk about soon. At the very beginning of this project, I actually was struggling with how to upload my code a lot. I just tried to upload it using the Arduino IDE and it wasn't working as planned, and I tried so many different things to figure out what could be wrong. I installed a separate motor driver. I checked all the websites and manuals to see if it's a problem with my ESP32, since that's what the error I was getting was telling me. And I even changed the port I was using on the Arduino IDE. I actually swapped out my ESP32 board for another just to see if it was a problem with the specific board I was using. And what I found that through trying all of these things, sometimes my code actually would upload, but it wasn't working every single time, which was really confusing for me until I realized that it wasn't uploading because I actually had a short circuit connected to the ESP32 board. I added a voltage divider connected to the echo pin of the ultrasonic distance sensor, but I didn't realize that the two resistors I had there were actually causing a short circuit. So how I fixed it was just playing around with how they were positioned and the wires as well, and I just fixed the short circuit. It allowed me to successfully upload my code right after that. I recreated the error since I didn't have footage of it originally when it occurred, but what was happening is that my servo was seemingly randomly stopping and the ESP32 would reset itself, which was so weird, and I didn't know why it was happening. It seemed to me as though the servo motor was like jittering. So the actual issue was that I had all my components connected to the ESP32's 5-volt rail, and it was just really simple that I added a separate power supply module so that the ESP32 didn't have every single thing connected to it, and it was actually all connected to the power supply instead. Here you can see that the LED screen is brighter, but when I touch these two wires connected to this potentiometer together, just like that, it turns dimmer, and when I have them connected together on the breadboard, it turns dimmer. This was also a really easy fix because I realized that I can remove the potentiometer altogether and the LCD screen's display still works. The current web display looks like this, where you can see that the distances are changing and clearly something is in front of the sensor, but you can't see any dots shown on the actual radar part. In the back is a clip from when this used to work. As shown in the clip, there's actually supposed to be red dots appearing whenever a foreign object is detected by the sensor, which suddenly seems to stop working, and I'm not too sure why. Here's a side-by-side of the actual sensor and the web display in action. Right now it's calibrating, and as you can see, I'm about to put my hand and other objects right in front of the sensor, and you can see that the distance will change on the web display. However, no red dots are appearing as they used to be, even though what I intended was for it to show a red dot right where the foreign object was being detected. Some previous errors I had with the web display were inaccurate drawings and false detections. So for the inaccurate drawings, it wasn't exactly showing the red dot where the actual distance of the foreign object was, and I fixed it by changing the range from 1 to 400 to 1 to 100. Because with my setup, no foreign object was actually going to be 400 centimeters away, and everything was within the 1 centimeter to 1 meter range, so I didn't need the extra 300 centimeters. As for the false detection, it was showing red dots for objects that weren't actually in front of the sensor and that weren't actually foreign objects. And the issue had something to do with the calibration. Sensor is not 100% accurate, and sometimes there's some noise that's being detected by the sensor. So if you just do one sweep during calibration time, it's not going to be fully accurate scanning. So I made it do 3 swipes during calibration and took an average of the distances instead of just doing 1 swipe, which reduces the chance of getting noise through the sensor. However, after fixing this, I had the new problem as I just demonstrated, where nothing is being picked up by the sensor at all, which is strange. My next steps for this project would be to continue playing around with the code and see what the issue could actually be, and double check the physical components of this project, since I was pretty sure that everything is working correctly, but things could always go wrong during the project at any time, so it's always better to double check.